Good afternoon from San Jose and welcome to Mountain West Basketball. Today, San Jose State hosting UNLV as the Spartans come in at 6-11 on the season, 1-5 in Mountain West play. The Running Rebels 8-8 overall, 3-2 in conference, and coming off an overtime win on Tuesday night against Boise State. Actually, both of these teams coming off wins. San Jose State getting their first conference win Tuesday as well against Air Force. We'll welcome you inside Provident Credit Union Event Center. Should be an interesting matchup this afternoon. These are two teams that have both dealt with a lot of injuries this year, and unfortunately for San Jose State, they are still dealing with a lot of injuries. Missing their top four leading scorers, Colby Garland, Javon Hanna, Ben Roseborough, Jermaine Washington, Yafet Mundi are all out. So who's in? Well, last game, I'll tell you who stepped it up, and that was Pasha Gedarzi, who had a career performance in that win against Air Force. Gedarzi going for 18 points for the season, now averaging 7 a game. He's an elite shooter, 45% from three so far. A redshirt sophomore from Los Gatos, went to Valley Christian High School. His role has certainly increased this year, and he really had to step things up with all of the injuries last game to see the career performance with those 18, 3 and 3. Speaking of a career performance, how about UNLV's Dre Gibbs-Lawhorn, the junior from Lafayette, Indiana, went for 33 points on Tuesday night in that win over Boise State. That was a career high. He's now averaging better than 19 a game in conference play, which leads the Mountain West for the season, 17.3 per game, along with 3 rebounds. He has really been an impact maker for Josh Pastner's club, and UNLV playing some good basketball as of late. Again, 3-2 in Mountain West play. They'll look to improve that today. Let's get you the starting lineups as they announce them right now. We'll start with the visitors from UNLV. It'll be Dre Gibbs-Lawhorn, Kimani Hamilton, Howard Fleming Jr., Tyron Jones, and Emmanuel Steffen. For San Jose State, Adrian Myers, Melvin Bell Jr., there's Pasha Gedarzi, Douglas Langford, and Sidrak Nganga. Spartans will be trying to snap a 4-game losing streak against UNLV. San Jose State's last win against the Rebels coming nearly 2 years ago, February of 2023. I guess I should say nearly 3 years ago, as UNLV got the series sweep each of the last 2 seasons. And again, the Spartans a bit short-handed right now, but trying to build off the momentum from the win on Tuesday night against Air Force. That was a 70-62 victory here at the Event Center, led by Pasha Gedarzi and his career-high 18. So the teams are out on the floor right now. While we have a moment, we want to remind you that the 2026 Mountain West Basketball Tournament will tip off this March in Las Vegas. The Spartan Ticket Office has a limited number of premium and lower-level sideline all-session tickets. Sit with the Spartans by reserving your seats for all of the men's and women's games at the Thomas & Mack Center. You can call the Spartan Ticket Office at 408-924-SJTX or visit sjsuspartans.com. or the official San Jose State Athletics app. That's March 7th to 14th in Las Vegas for the Mountain West Tournament. We are underway from San Jose, and it's UNLV who will have the first possession wearing their road black uniforms and moving left to right here in the first half. Rebels averaging 79 points per game this season. They have been effective on the offensive end, especially in conference play. Fleming into the paint. Jones with the jump hook, Steffen rather, and it's 2-0. UNLV, a lot of size on that front line. Steffen, the 7-footer from Nigeria. Tyron Jones at 6'9", the freshman from Las Vegas, leads the conference with 2.2 blocks per game. Sidrak Nganga can't hit the long 2. And UNLV comes back the other way. A minute in from San Jose, 2-0 running Rebels. Gibbs Lawhorn coming off the career high 33. Too strong, rebounded by Godarzi. Spartans 5-4 at home this season, despite just being 6-11 overall. UNLV is 2-2 on the road as Nganga works his way into the paint and gets fouled. So Sadrak Nganga will get a couple of free throws to try and get San Jose State on the board. Steffen picks up the first foul of the afternoon. And Nganga to the free throw line. He's 8 for 11 this season. And he hits the first one. Nganga, one of just 3 returners on this UNLV, or on this San Jose State team, I should say, along with Jermaine Washington and Pasha Godarzi. UNLV with just 1 returning player from last year, and that's the redshirt sophomore Jacob Benarbi. So 1 of 2 at the line for Nganga. Open look at a 3. And in and out for Gibbs Lawhorn. San Jose State averages 72 points per game on the season. They shoot 36% from 3, average about 8 made threes per game. Offensive rebound from Myers, nice pump fake. And the Spartans go up 3-2. Myers had 15 points and 7 rebounds on Tuesday against Air Force, now averaging 8 per game for the season. A transfer from Mississippi State. Open look for Hamilton, and he knocks it down. That's a 3. Kimani Hamilton, preseason All-Mountain West Conference. The senior from Jackson, Mississippi, gives the Rebels the lead once again. UNLV forces a lot of turnovers, as you see the pressure defense there, about 15 forced turnovers per game. Nice move by Nganga, but couldn't hit the shot. And Fleming coming the other way for the Rebs. Inside for Jones, and a foul going against the Spartans. Melvin Bell Jr. will pick up his first. Look at Tim Miles in his 5th season as the Spartans head coach, 29th season as a head coach overall. He's had a terrific career across multiple stops. He's the Mountain West Coach of the Year in 2022-23. He's done such a great job trying to build this San Jose State program up. Contact on Fleming, and he'll go to the free throw line. That'll go against Godarzi. So Fleming to the free throw line, where he shoots 78%. Redshirt senior from Louisville. Averages better than 9 points per game. And he hits the first free throw. Fleming has now played for 4 different schools. Began at Illinois State, then Winthrop. Last year, University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. And in his first season with UNLV. As he goes 2 for 2 at the line, 7-3 Rebels. See how the Spartans attack this without a couple of their best ball handlers. Colby Garland, Jermaine Washington, both out. Remaining out due to injury. Ben Roseborough, Yafet Mundi, and Javon Hanna also out. So the Spartans are going to have to rely on their depth in this one, as they have the last few games without those key players. Myers will get to the free throw line. Adrian Myers, 67% foul shooter. That's the second foul on Emmanuel Steffen. So it looks like he will come to the bench for UNLV. Look at what Myers did on Tuesday against Air Force. He redshirted last year at Mississippi State after making 10 appearances as a freshman. First free throw is good, and UNLV will make a couple of substitutions. As Tyron Jones and Emmanuel Steffen both come out. Jacob Benarby, Isaac Williamson check in for Josh Pastner's team. Veteran coach in his first season at UNLV. And Myers cuts the lead back down to 2. Of course, Pastner had all that success at Memphis and Georgia Tech. 284 career wins. Tim Miles, 458 career wins, as that's a 3. Ten to 5 UNLV. Although they've been better in Mountain West play, 35%. That'll still be San Jose State basketball. As we'll take a timeout with 15:51 to play in the first half. UNLV out to the early lead, 10 to 5. We'll be right back from San Jose. One remaining in the first half. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon from Provident Credit Union Event Center in San Jose. Ben Ross with you on the call. Spartans trying to pick up their second conference win of the season. UNLV looking to get to 4-2 in Mountain West play. And we'll look at some of the early stats here. UNLV 3 for 5 from the field, 2 for 3 from three-point range. San Jose State at 1 for 4 and have not attempted a 3. Well, a cool stat, if you follow UNLV, you might have heard and probably know, with those made threes, they have now extended their NCAA record. They have made at least one three-pointer in 1,277 consecutive games, dating back to 1986-87 when the three-point line came to college basketball. And Bell couldn't keep his balance there. He turns it over on the travel. So ever since there's been a three-point line, UNLV has not had a single game where they didn't hit at least one, and that continues today. You wonder if that streak will ever end with the way basketball has really emphasized the three-point shot recently, really at every level. Gibbs Lawhorn down the lane. Good defense by Bell. Back outside, three-pointer. Williamson, he's got a couple. And it's 13-5, running Rebels. Isaac Williamson, the freshman from Moreno Valley, California. He's leading all scorers with those 6 points in the early going. Bell through a couple of defenders and gets fouled. That'll go on Williamson. Nganga to inbound for the Spartans, trying to close this gap a little bit, hang around. Again, they are without their 4 top leading scorers, all out due to injury. Myers off the mark, rebounded by Benarby. Colby Garland, Ben Roseborough, Jermaine Washington, Yafet Mundi, all out today, as is Javon Hanna, who's only played in 2 games. Good defense by Myers to get the held ball. And the possession arrow belongs to San Jose State. First turnover for UNLV. Each team now with one turnover in this game. UNLV averages better than 9 steals per game with that pressure defense, as Myers couldn't convert inside, and now the Rebels coming the other way in transition. Hamilton for Benarbi across. Constant movement on this UNLV offense. Fleming too strong with the 3, rebounded by Langford. And San Jose State will get another chance to cut into this 8-point lead. Just 5 points in the first 6 minutes for the Spartans. Gedarzi left open for 3. And he picks up where he left off on Tuesday. Pasha Gedarzi, the 45% three-point shooter, hit San Jose State's first today. Benarbi working the high-low, back outside for Williamson. That's his first miss after making his first 2 threes. So the question for San Jose State with all these injuries, where do you get the scoring from? Bell makes a nice move. Nearly got the shot to fall, but will get to the free throw line. And Melvin Bell could certainly be one of those places you get some scoring. The freshman from Chicago, averaging 8 points a game. He's really stepped up his play the last month or so as he gets familiar with the college game. 68% free throw shooter. That foul on the way was by the way, was on Dre Gibbs-Lawhorn, his first personal. 4 team fouls on UNLV, 2 for San Jose State. As Bell will get one more free throw. And he goes 1 for 2, but looks like there's a lane violation, so he'll get another chance at it. See if Bell can take advantage. And he does. So 5 quick points for the Spartans. They're back within 3. UNLV looking to get back above 500 on the season. They come in 8-8, 3-2 in the Mountain West. Here's Jones. Around the perimeter. Down to 7 on the shot clock. Spartans staying strong defensively. There's an open look for 3. In and out for Williamson. Offensive rebound, Jones. Al Green had a good look at it, but he couldn't hit. So the Spartans with a chance to get within 1 or tie with a 3. Nganga backing down. Good strength, and the hook shot makes it a 7-0 Spartans run. First field goal for Nganga. Jones going against Nganga. Gibbs-Lawhorn thought about the 3. Dishes to the corner for Williamson. And a bump on Myers along the sideline. That'll be his first personal. San Jose State really playing some good defense in the early going. This UNLV offense, as we mentioned, they average 79 points per game. Spartans doing a good job, though, contesting most looks. Not giving up anything easy here. UNLV 4 for 10 from the field. San Jose State 3 for 8. As Benarbi hounded by Langford. Nice crossover dribble. Double teamed, and another foul on Myers. He thought he had it clean, but that's his second personal. So with the Spartans already shorthanded, that hurts if he's going to have to come out. We'll take a timeout with 11:58 to go. San Jose State back within 1 on the Mountain West Network.
I feel honored to do what I do, pouring into individuals, preparing them for this career, and giving them the tools necessary to go in and make that effective change that we're looking for.
So many different departments within CDCR, promoting to sergeant and lieutenant. Opportunities are just endless.
If you want to make a difference, serve the people of California, make an impact on your community, come work for the best state agency in California.
People always warn me about getting a credit card, but now I know better. SEFCU helped me pick out the right card and taught me how to use it the smart way. And with great rates and no annual fees, I'm building credit like a pro.
You can build your credit like a pro too, with features that help you reach your goals, plus no annual fees, fraud protection, and ways to earn more along the way.
If only my plans were that easy to manage.
11:58 remaining in the first half, and UNLV a 1-point lead on San Jose State. Spartans have scored the last 7 to get back within 1 after trailing by as many as 8. UNLV has won the last 4 meetings between these two schools. And San Jose State will try and put an end to that streak today. Again, not going to be easy. You hate to quit harping on the injuries. And again, UNLV has had their share this season too. But it has been tough sledding the last few games. Colby Garland missing his 3rd in a row. Jermaine Washington also missing his 3rd straight. Yafet Mundi now missing his 5th game. Benarbi at the free throw line off the front iron, no good. He's a 60% free throw shooter. Redshirt sophomore from Anchorage, Alaska, the one returning player from last year on this UNLV roster. 13 newcomers. And he goes 1 for 2 at the line. 14-12. Darcy going against Green. Good man-to-man defense here from the Rebels. Bell gets a man in the air and a hard fall. That's Isaac Williamson. Luckily he's okay, but he's going to be the guilty party here for the foul. Take another look at this. Up and over, and fortunately able to brace the fall. Let's see if they call that a shooting foul. No, they'll say side out of bounds. That's the 2nd personal on Williamson. 5 team fouls now for UNLV. Darcy trying to get it to Langford. Good hands defensively. It'll still be Spartan basketball. Well, Fleming was getting up to return for UNLV, but not quite yet. Thought they might try and get Williamson out of the game with those 2 fouls. Myers still playing with the 2 fouls for San Jose State. Bell, fadeaway jumper, pure. And we're tied at 14. Really nice response here from San Jose State. They trailed 13-5. They're on a 9-1 run since then. Here's Gibbs Lawhorn. Hamilton gets bumped, no call, goes up and scores it. Monty Hamilton averaging 13 points per game. San Jose State has led in this game, an early 3-2 lead. Bell trying to give him the lead back, short on the 3. Gibbs Lawhorn wants to push. Williamson, open 3. Front iron, offensive rebound, Green. Knocked out of bounds, last touch by UNLV. Well, we're going to want to keep an eye on the offensive rebounding for UNLV today. They're one of the best in the country. 12.8 offensive rebounds per game. That leads the Mountain West. They've got 2 early ones today, but no second chance points as of yet. I'm sure that's was a big talking point for the Spartans heading into this game. as well as taking care of the ball against the full court press. So far, so good in that respect. San Jose State just one turnover. UNLV with 2. Myers puts it on the floor. And that's the announcer jinx right there, as turnover number 2 for the Spartans. Gibbs Lawhorn into the paint. Around the perimeter, three-pointer. Fleming is good. Timeout, San Jose State. Tim Miles not happy with what he saw there. And he burns an early one. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 19-14 is our score in favor of UNLV. So the running Rebels shooting a lot of threes. 4 for 10 beyond the arc in this one. They're 6 for 13 from the field. San Jose State 4 for 10 shooting, 1 for 2 from three-point range. Both teams now with 2 turnovers. UNLV a slight rebounding advantage at 8-6. Just about halfway through this first 20. And inbound to Melvin Bell. Marcus Overstreet into the game for the Spartans. Godarzi feeds it to him. One dribble and draws a foul. Marcus Overstreet will get to the free throw line. 6'9" junior from Chicago. Take another look. Nice cut there by the big man. And that is the first foul on Jacob Benarbi. 6th foul on UNLV. So the Spartans work their way into the bonus with a lot of time left here in this first half. Overstreet just 2 for 6 at the line coming in, but he hits that one. Transfer from Mercer. And he goes 2 for 2 at the line. Well, he's a guy who can definitely provide rebounding. He doesn't play a ton, but per 40 minutes, Overstreet averaging almost 15 rebounds. That's the most on the team. So against an aggressive and big UNLV front line, he could be valuable today. 3-point lead in the ball for the Rebels. Green into the traffic, and he gets fouled on the floor. Melvin Bell Jr. picks up his second personal. I think I said Myers had 2 fouls. He's actually only got 1. So they must have called the one that I thought was his second on Bell. So for the moment, Bell remains in the game with the 2 fouls. 3-pointer off the mark from Gibbs Lawhorn. He's been held off the score sheet so far after 33 Tuesday. A career high for him against Boise State. Myers looking for space. Back inside. Bobbled momentarily. Overstreet with 5 to shoot and gets the roll. So Marcus Overstreet making an early impact. After coming into the game, he's got 4 quick points. And the Spartans are back within 1. Green backing down Godarzi. Nice spin move inside, everything but the finish. Bell 1-on-3, takes it all the way, lost it, picks it back up and scores. Timeout running Rebels. San Jose State with just their second lead today, 20-19. And we'll take this timeout with them as you take a look at the last basket. San Jose State up 1 in the first half.
#1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water. Made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and earn a place in history. Gatorade. Is it in you? Drink a bowl.
Old Trapper Beefs. One upping.
I love Old Trapper.
performing well. Down several key starters in this game. SJSU 6 for 12 from the field. UNLV 6 for 15. And Melvin Bell Jr. now with 6 points. That leads the Spartans. Isaac Williamson has 6 for UNLV. We mentioned Dre Gibbs-Lawhorn still has not scored in this game for UNLV. He's their leading scorer at better than 17 a game. Had a career-high 33 points Tuesday in an overtime win against Boise State. He gets a look out of the timeout and buries the 3. Not going to keep him scoreless for very long. Illinois transfer, 4th in the conference with those 17.3 points per game. And now the steal. Attacking Godarzi, and there's 5 quick ones for Dre Gibbs-Lawhorn. He's explosive. Doesn't take him long to get going, as we saw the other night. So out of the timeout, UNLV with 5 quick points, and now they trap Bell. And a whistle just before the turnover and a foul against UNLV. Rebels not happy with that call, but it'll be a 1-and-1 for San Jose State. Let's take another look. Close to a held ball, and see why maybe UNLV upset at the whistle there. Bell, 68% free throw shooter. Looked like there might be another lane violation there, and yeah, there was. Well, that's the second lane violation already against UNLV, and Bell will get another chance here at the line. 2 for 2 tonight. There's Josh Passner directing traffic for the Rebels. Bell, a 4-star recruit out of Chicago. The true freshman averaging 8 points and 4 rebounds this year, along with 1 steal per game. Free throw is up and short. Missed the front end. Battle for the rebound. Overstreet on the floor and gets a timeout. So nice hustle. Marcus Overstreet has made his impact felt in this game in just 3 minutes. This will be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Overstreet with 4 points. That's his first rebound. So we've had a lot of early timeouts in this game. San Jose State now down to just 2 for the rest of the game. UNLV still with 3. But probably worth it to get the extra possession here instead of the held ball. Spartans have trailed by as many as 8 in this first half. Just trying to battle and scrap and find a way to stay in this game. Godarzi will inbound with 19 on the shot clock. See if Nganga can get going. He steps into a 3, and it rims out. Dre Gibbs-Lawhorn the other way. He scored the last 5 for UNLV. That time a nice dish, and Benarbi the flush. 7-0 run for the Runnin' Rebels. Under 7 to play in the first half. Nganga for Overstreet, another foul. And that's going to be more free throws, another 1-and-1. Benarbi picks up the foul there. That's his 2nd personal. By the way, Isaac Williamson picked up his 3rd personal foul. So he's on the bench with those 3 and will likely be out for the rest of this first half at least. Overstreet to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. And gets the roll to get the bonus. So Overstreet came into this game just 2 for 6 at the free throw line, but he's 3 for 3 today. One more coming for the junior from Chicago. And he's 4 for 4. How about the minutes for Overstreet? 6 points in 4 minutes as he gets some high fives on the bench. 26-22 our score. UNLV with the lead in the ball. Miscommunication, but it came all the way through to Fleming. Gibbs Lawhorn. Jones spinning his way inside and lays it in. It rolled all the way around and through for Tyron Jones, the talented freshman from Las Vegas. 28-22 Rebels. Bell, mid-range jumper, got it. Melvin Bell playing with a lot of confidence. The freshman has really come into his own. He's got 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting. So a 4-point lead for UNLV. Fleming. That wouldn't fall, but a foul will send Tyron Jones to the line. So Draken Ganga with his first personal foul. That's now 6 fouls as a team for San Jose State. Tyron Jones, just a 48% free throw shooter, will get 2. And makes the first one look perfect. 6'9", 190. A freshman from Vegas, although he attended Layton Christian Academy in Utah. And he goes 2 for 2. Both teams shooting the free throws well in this first half. San Jose State 9 for 11. UNLV 5 for 6. Back to a 6-point lead for the Runnin' Rebels. Myers lost it. Turnover number 4 for San Jose State. UNLV looking to cash it in, and they do. The throwdown, Tyron Jones. That matches the biggest lead today, 32-24. That's what UNLV can do. They turn turnovers into points. Look out here. Godarzi lost it. Rolls all the way through to Myers. Godarzi for 3. Rims out. Rebound, Dre Gibbs Lawhorn. Bounce pass ahead for Jones. Saves it. Gibbs Lawhorn will reset. Hamilton thought about the 3. He'll run a little more clock. There's an open look for Jones.
6 for 3, no good.
No good. That's only his 3rd three-point attempt of the year, actually. He's 1 for 3 now. So not a huge part of this game, but it was left open and took the chance. And Ganga swatted by Jones. UNLV the other way. Fleming for Benarbi. Ripped from behind and stolen by Godarzi. A good sneak attack from Pasha. 3rd turnover for the Runnin' Rebels. And Ganga right down the lane. And the left-hand throwdown. 32-26. Hamilton around the wing for Fleming. Godarzi trying to stay with him. He's really improved his defense in his time at San Jose State. There's a 3 from the top of the key. Fleming up to 8 points. That's his 2nd 3. And the biggest lead today for UNLV, up by 9. Rebels are 6 for 14 from 3-point range. Remember, they're only 30% on the year. But they've had some good looks. 6 now with 3:16 to go in the first half. A couple of Spartans fans enjoying the action on a Saturday afternoon. SJSU had a 20-19 lead, and since that point, UNLV has outscored them 16-6. So a well-used timeout at that point by Josh Passner. We'll see if the Spartans can finish this half strong. You don't want to let the game get out of reach in these last few minutes here. UNLV shooting the ball well, 12 for 22 from the field. That's 55%. 6 for 14 from 3. Really, that's the difference in the game. San Jose State just 1 for 4 beyond the arc. So you're talking about a 15-point difference from the three-point line. UNLV has made 6 of its last 7 field goal attempts, and they'll have the ball out of the timeout. Trying to get back above 500, running Rebels 8-8 this year, 3-2 in the Mountain West. Both teams coming off a win on Tuesday night. Gibbs Lawhorn, baseline cut off. Bounce pass inside and taken away by Godarzi. He's got a couple of steals in this first half. Nice pass inside, shot blocked. Langford, and what do they call a tie-up? Possession arrow to UNLV. That's just great defense, and Howard Fleming never giving up on the play. Only 6'5", but showing that vertical. Green hounded by Myers. Down to 7 on the shot clock. Pass inside, and there's another steal. Bell got his hand on it. Godarzi nearly lost it. Bell fakes the 3. See if the Spartans can start to move the ball a little better. It's gotten a little stagnant toward the end of the first half. Credit to UNLV and their pressure defense. Has 14 on the shot clock for the Spartans, 2:15 to go in the half. Langford hands it off to Bell, under 10 on the shot clock. Backing down Gibbs Lawhorn, fadeaway. Front iron, no good. Tipped around, rebound Myers. Tim Miles wanted a foul, didn't come. Still San Jose State basketball. 10 on the shot clock after it reset. Upadele from Myers, 5 to shoot, puts up the 3, and hits. A much needed triple for Adrian Myers. Cuts the lead to 6. Fleming tied up. Held ball, possession arrow to the Spartans. SJSU forcing their 6th turnover. Each team now with 6 in this first half. Spartans a slight rebounding advantage as well, 12-11. Done a nice job against a big athletic UNLV front. Upadele picks up the dribble. Bell around the screen from Langford. Nothing easy against this Rebels defense. Myers, right down the lane, gets bumped. Wow, I was going to say no foul, but the whistle came late. Tim Miles shouting at the officials, and love watching the interaction between coaches and officials. He says, I had to wait a little bit. I saw it, but just making sure. So Myers to the free throw line. 67% on the year, 2 for 2 today. Gets the first one. Daryl Jelena, Juan Corralini, and Caldwell, the three officials this afternoon. One more for Myers. And he's got 9 points to lead all scorers. Back to a 4-point game. SJSU has responded every time the Rebels have tried to create a little separation. Final minute of the half now. Nice look for Benarbi and the easy two. Hamilton gets the assist. 37-31. See if the Spartans go 2 for 1 here. Bell around the screen. And now you're just looking for the best available shot whenever it comes. Bell driving. Threw it away. Green. They don't have numbers, and let's see if he pulls it back out, and he does. And now UNLV should hold for the final shot. See if they know it. Yeah, Gibbs Lawhorn sees it, and now he'll run some clock. Or will he? Hamilton passes up the three. Corner three is good. Al Green, got to hurry if you're San Jose State. 4 seconds. Bell from half court, and that's off the mark. So UNLV with a strong close. 5 points in the final minute. They lead it 40-31 at the break. Well, don't go away. Halftime show will be coming up next on the Mountain West Network. UNLV with a 9-point lead in San Jose.
You deserve a better.
So there you go. UNLV brings in a 9-point lead into the half as they score a clutch 3-pointer right as time expires, 40-31. This game was actually a 20-19 score. San Jose led at the media break at one point in the game, but really it's been all UNLV after that. San Jose did come within 4, about a minute left, but then UNLV obviously you saw that 3-pointer. UNLV has won 4 straight in the series, and they're looking for a 5th one. They've swept the season series in the last 2 years. And they're 5.5-point favorites. If you look at the box score, it's been pretty similar. Everyone's been making their free throws. Turnovers have been even, 6-7 actually. 9-6 fouls. So box score hasn't been too lopsided. It's just UNLV has just shot better from the field, just a little bit more. And those shots, every point matters, right? Let's look across at the rest of what the rest of the league is doing. Currently, as we speak, California is up by 15 on North Carolina. That would be a big top 15 upset. California is unranked. We look at the ACC right now. Duke obviously had that loss we covered in the previous video. Actually, only 3 undefeated teams remain, down 2 from 5 from Tuesday's stream. I'll get over that in a sec with the Big 12. Looking around the league, Seton Hall in the Big East, they lost to Butler today, so they snuck into the rankings at number 25, but they lost to UConn earlier this week, and now Butler, so 2 straight losses. They're probably going to be out. Number 24, Tennessee, lost to Kentucky in the SEC, so they'll probably also fall off their rankings. Florida beat Vanderbilt, and Cincinnati beat Iowa State. So those are the 2 undefeated teams that were undefeated by Tuesday's stream. Both of those went down. So let's go through the standings. I mean, Atlantic 10 SLU is probably the front runner. In a lot of people's bracketologies, we'll also get to that in a second. Don't count out Dayton and George Mason though. Both teams are March Madness story teams. Both have gone on upset runs by themselves. Then you have the ACC. Clemson, Duke, and North Carolina seem to have a stranglehold, but then obviously I said North Carolina got upset by Cal. Cal is currently at, 15th? Yeah, 15th. So that's a bad loss for North Carolina. Big 12, Arizona still undefeated. Iowa State was undefeated before they lost twice this week. 2 straight losses for the Cyclones. This is just a gauntlet. Utah won today, so that means everyone in this league has a non-losing record, because Utah got to 9-9 today. Big East, UConn and Villanova are up there. Basketball just seems better when those two teams are good. St. John's, they had a 2 seed last year. They're still up there. Seton Hall is ranked, but they're soon to be unranked. The second undefeated team in the league is Nebraska. Big fairy tale story for them. 17-0. Purdue 16-1. Michigan's 15-1. And then we'll go down. You have the Ivy League teams. And then Miami of Ohio is their third undefeated team. They're from the Mid-American. They're at 19-0. So Nebraska, Miami, and Arizona, I feel like who do I think will be the last undefeated team? I think I have to go Miami. We saw, the Big 12 is just a gauntlet. I mean, we saw Iowa State lose twice this week. So Arizona's not safe. That conference is just so deep. The Big Ten is no pushover either. There's just so many good teams. At the top, you see 17-0, 16-1, 15-1, 15-2, 14-3. Nebraska actually plays in Michigan later this week, or next week, later this month. Not sure if I like their chances in that one against Michigan, but we'll see. That will be a big defining moment for Nebraska. See if they can remain undefeated, but the schedule for the MAC is just so easy, and also there's no other team in this conference that looks like they can challenge the Redhawks. I mean, 14-4 is the second place team. Akron 14-4, Kent State 14-4, but really, it's just Miami's in a league of their own. Mountain West, you have Nevada and Wyoming. They were in our first stream. Our second stream was Grand Canyon, New Mexico. New Mexico won, but our good friends Grand Canyon, they upset Utah State earlier today. So Grand Canyon is still in it. Top 4 teams make or get first round buys for the conference championship and a spot for the auto bid. Then in the SEC, Vanderbilt was the other undefeated team, the 5th undefeated team on Tuesday's stream. They lost twice as well. Lost earlier this week and then lost to Florida by 4 points today. The SEC is also so deep. Not as many profile teams at the top as, say, the Big 12 and the Big 10, but still a lot of talent across the board. Like LSU, Oklahoma, none of them are pushovers. Everyone has winning records, just like the Big 12 as well. And then you can see some of the rest of the league. Gonzaga's up there, St. Mary's, 2 teams who are always the top of the West Coast Conference. So let's look at the bracketologies. We've been doing this in the past. This matrix tracks 77 posted bracketologies, puts them into the spread, and then what's the consensus team, or what would a consensus seed line look like across all of these brackets. So Arizona is the number 1 overall seed. Nothing has changed from Tuesday. On last week's stream, the first stream, Nevada and Wyoming, it was Michigan, but Michigan lost earlier this week, so Arizona took over that spot. Then we can move down. Utah State's up there. Miami of Ohio is still at the bottom 11 seed. They probably should move up a seed line or so if they keep winning, but their strength of schedule is just not good. It's just like James Madison in football. So they probably have to keep winning. And then your first 4 out, UCLA, Stanford, Oklahoma State, and Texas. And then your last 4 in are Missouri, New Mexico. Our friends from the Mountain West, they beat Grand Canyon in the last year, or in our last stream. Missouri, New Mexico, Baylor, and Ohio State. So I put this into this bracket. We're going to predict these. And we've been doing this in the past. We're going to do it again. Basically how I do it, I put Arizona in the top left, then snake it, Arizona, Michigan, then Connecticut, and then Duke. And then the top teams in each seed line, Iowa State, Gonzaga, Illinois would have top pick in preference of the location that they're playing. Like Arizona would be the west. Duke would be the south, Connecticut would be the east, and Michigan would be the Midwest. And then top teams at each seed line get their first preference at the location that they play in, and then the next team, and then the next team, and then the 4th team at the bottom of the seed line. So like Vanderbilt, Michigan State, Virginia has to play at the location that's left. So we arrive at this bracket. I'm going to predict it real quick. New Mexico and Baylor, I'm going to pick New Mexico. I mean, they beat Grand Canyon in that stream. They were pretty good at doing so as well. Howard and Grambling, this was the matchup on Tuesday. No change there. I would pick Howard. Mizzou and Ohio State, I pick Mizzou. And then Navy and Vermont, I'll do Vermont. Vermont's been a pretty good tournament mainstay. They seem to always win their conference championship or the conference tournament to get the auto bid. So Vermont, just with their experience alone, I trust them in the first 4. Arizona, I think, could get past Howard. St. Mary's, they dropped the seed line, but still at number 8, I think they can get past USC. Kansas past McNeese. Wasn't this a tournament game last year? And then Texas Tech and Utah Valley State, I'll pick Texas Tech. So I do think Arizona will get past St. Mary's, but I would not be surprised to see a 1 seed go down this early. That would be a pretty good matchup. And then Texas Tech, I think, has enough firepower to get past Kansas. Kansas had a nice win over Baylor last night. But I just trust what Texas Tech has right now. I would pick the 11-6 upset, New Mexico over Arkansas, Gonzaga over Hawaii, and also over New Mexico to continue their streak of Sweet 16 appearances. I think this if they make it this year, would be 9 of 10 or 10 out of 11. I know that streak, their decade-long streak, was snapped last year, but they're a consistent name to always be in the Sweet 16. Arizona, I think, can get past Texas Tech. Utah State and Texas A&M, I'll pick Texas A&M. Gotta see more of Utah State. And also Utah State just lost to our friends at Grand Canyon. Nebraska, I think, can pick up their first tournament win in program history, beating Portland State, but I do think they'll fall to Texas A&M. And then Gonzaga over Texas A&M, and they'll pick Arizona to go to the Final Four. In this region, I think Duke will get past UT Martin. Miami gets past Iowa. Duke beats Miami. And then I'll pick the 12-5 upset, South Florida over Florida, and then Alabama over Liberty, and take Alabama to face Duke in the Sweet 16, which I think the winner will beat Duke. Tennessee over Missouri, and then Houston over Troy. We have about 5 minutes left before the second half begins, so I'll finish this up real quickly. I think Auburn beats UCF, and then Vanderbilt over Austin Peay. So then, for a spot to the Sweet 16, I think Vanderbilt beats Auburn. I think Tennessee beats Houston. And then Vanderbilt gets past Tennessee. A nice SEC matchup for the for an Elite 8 berth, at least. And then Duke gets past Vanderbilt. Not sure how I feel about Duke. I feel like they're a team that can easily get upset, but I don't know if the SEC will have enough star power just as a conference as a whole to make a deep run for the tournament. Connecticut, I think, can get past Long Island. Seton Hall, I think, will fall to Wisconsin. They lost 2 straight this week. And then I think Connecticut can beat Wisconsin. Clemson over Yale. Virginia over High Point. Virginia has struggled in the recent tournament, so I'll pick Clemson. And then Connecticut over Clemson. Connecticut has won 2 of the last 3 national championships. Villanova, Miami. I know Miami's undefeated, but I have to go Villanova. And then Michigan State to go past East Tennessee. I'll pick them past Villanova as well. St. John's over NC State. I've been high on NC State just because they've been so good in the tournament lately, but St. John's, battle-tested team. They were a 2 seed last year. I just trust them more. They have more upside. And then Purdue over Quinnipiac. However, I will pick St. John's over Purdue in the upset. Purdue always seems to get upset early. And I'll ride the 7-seed St. John's to go past Michigan State as well. Big upset there, but I trust Connecticut can get the job done. So in this last region, Michigan over Vermont, Georgia over SLU, and then Michigan over Georgia. I'll pick North Carolina over Murray State. They did lose, though. And I'll pick Hofstra over Illinois. Hofstra, UNC Wilmington, and Charleston seem to be the front runners in the Colonial Conference year in and year out. And I'll pick Hofstra over North Carolina. That will be my Cinderella pick. North Carolina have had a bad loss today, but Michigan should go past Hofstra with ease. Louisville and Indiana is a tale of storied college basketball programs, but I do think Louisville gets past Indiana. Indiana dropped a seed line again. They used to be 9 at the first stream, and then the second stream on Tuesday they dropped to a 10, and now they're an 11. BYU, I think, can get past St. Thomas. And then Louisville over BYU. I'll pick that slight 6/3 upset. Kentucky over SMU. They had a big upset win today. I'll take them over SMU. And then Iowa State over Wright State. Right now, Kentucky looks to be the stronger team, the hotter team over Iowa State. Iowa State's been pretty cold this week, so I'll pick Kentucky. Like, as of right now, this is who I think will win this matchup. And then Kentucky and Louisville, in a pair of in-state rivals. I do think the road ends for Kentucky. Not much March Madness luck in recent years, and I'll pick Louisville over Kentucky. And then Michigan, I do think will have no problem taking care of Kentucky. I do think, or no problem taking care of Louisville. Kind of an easy tournament run to the Final Four for Michigan, Vermont, Georgia, Hofstra, and Louisville. But they get a much tougher contest, Michigan versus Connecticut. I'd have to go Connecticut. I know I picked Michigan in my last stream to win the whole thing, but right now, Connecticut, with their win over Seton Hall, they won today as well. Also just having so much tournament success just as a program in general. I do think Connecticut can outcoach and just outplay the smarter team. I do think they'll make fewer mistakes come tournament time. And then Arizona and Duke, I do think Arizona will get past Duke. And then Connecticut to win the championship over Arizona for the third time in 4 years. So right now, if the teams play, Connecticut would be my March Madness pick. The teams are just about ready to start the second half, so I'll get you back out to that game. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the live chat, and we'll get you back to that game.
For their top 4 leading scorers, but they hung around. UNLV kind of pushed the lead a couple of times up to this 8-9 mark. Every time San Jose State would respond, get it back to 2 or 4. See if they can respond again here as UNLV with the first possession in the second half. Behind the back pass from Fleming. And a strong take to the basket by Jones to push the lead to 11 for the first time. Tyron Jones, 8 points on 3 of 4 shooting. Been a balanced offensive attack for UNLV. Nobody with more than 8. Sada Nganga for Bell. Tough shot from the baseline, front iron. It starts the fast break for Gibbs Lawhorn, but San Jose State back in numbers. Trey Gibbs Lawhorn coming off a career-high 33 points last game against Boise State. Here's a 3. It's good. And just like that, it's a 14-point lead for the Runnin' Rebels. That's now a 10-0 run if you go back to the first half. 5 straight to close the half, 5 straight to start the second half. Gedarzi in amongst the trees, rejected by Steffen. Jones, off balance shot, and he gets it to go. 7 straight to start the half, 47-31 UNLV. And remember, San Jose State has only got 2 timeouts remaining because they used that second one in the first half. So Tim Miles will let his team play through it and try and put an end to this run. Bell, pump fake, blocked, got it back, staying with it. Blocked again by Hamilton, 3rd time's the charm. How about that from Melvin Bell for stick-to-itiveness? Just 6'4", but he is physical. And you love the effort there. 47-33 Rebels. Gibbs Lawhorn dishes to the corner. Spin move, off balance from Fleming. San Jose State the other way. Myers steps out for three and rattles it home. A couple of much-needed baskets for San Jose State. 47-36 UNLV, 17 minutes to go in the second half. Hamilton rims out. Godarzi the rebound. San Jose State down by 11. UNLV pushed the lead to 16 a couple minutes ago. And that's a 7-0 run for the Spartans. So UNLV had the first 7 of the half. SJSU with 7 in a row of their own, and it's 47-38. 16:25 remaining. Fleming for Jones down the lane. Good contest. And picked up by Bell. Knocked away from him out of bounds. Still San Jose State ball. (16:11) remaining in the second half. UNLV leading 47-38. Myers for Nganga. Langford, top of the key. Good defense here from UNLV. Bell elevates, in and out. And the rebound secured by Tyron Jones. Gibbs Lawhorn into the front court. Fleming for Jones. He's stopped there by Myers. Spins around and scores over the top. Tyron Jones has some impressive post moves. And he has a game-high 12 points. 49-38 UNLV, 15:23 remaining. Nganga penetrates and dishes. Godarzi for three. And it's 49-41. The lead has gone from 16 down to 8 with 15:05 to play. Spartans trying to hang around. Hamilton around Godarzi, offensive foul. They called him for a hook. And it's going back to San Jose State when we return. 14:58 left to play. UNLV 49, San Jose State 41 on the Mountain West Network.
People always warn me about
(49-41) UNLV leading San Jose State. 14:58 left to play. A nice response from the Spartans. UNLV used a 7-0 run to start the half to build the lead up to 16 points. They led 47-31, but since then, A 10-2 run by the Spartans. And they've got it back to single digits with the basketball. UNLV has been pressing most of this game. They'll back off a little bit now. As Melvin Bell, the freshman, dribbles it across the timeline. He's got 10 points and 4 rebounds in this game. Driving baseline, trapped underneath. Myers fakes the three. And he gets fouled on the floor, no basket. Tyron Jones, that's his first personal. Just the second team foul. Garza inbounds it for Bell. Around the screen, all the way to the basket and elevates for 2. Melvin Bell Jr., 12 points. And this is a 6-point game, 49-43 UNLV. 14:20 to go. Jones spins his way inside, missed the layup. Rebound to the corner for Bell. Jafet Mupadele into the game across the midcourt stripe. And now Bell running the point. He has really stepped up these last few games with all the injuries to the Spartans roster. And Ganga hits the three. That was Mupadele. My apologies, 3-point game. Jones in the corner. UNLV trying to answer. All the momentum now back to San Jose State. Three-pointer Hamilton, and there's your answer. 52-46 running Rebels. 13:15 to go. UNLV 9 for 17 from three-point range. They only average about 6 per game. Spartans are 5 for 8 from beyond the arc. Both teams shooting the ball well outside. Bell, dribble drive, picks it up. Missed the shot, but he was fouled. Emmanuel Steffen picks up his 3rd personal foul for UNLV. Melvin Bell will shoot a pair. He's 2 for 3 at the line today. 68% for the season. First one is up and good. Melvin Bell now leading all scorers with 13 points. He's also got 5 rebounds, which are tied with Douglas Langford for the most on either team. And he misses the second free throw. 52-47 UNLV. 12:48 left to play. Gibbs Lawhorn over the top. Too strong. Bell chases it down. That's his 6th rebound of the day. Trying to go all the way. Brings it back out for Myers. Probably a smart move there. Mupadele for Godarzi. Dribble drive through the lane. Lost it out of bounds. And I think they're going to get a foul late. But Fleming is charged with the personal, his first. And Godarzi will go to the line. A lot of contact. Let's take another look here. He took a tough fall, and he'll get to the line. 5 for 6 free throws on the year. And he hits that one. Back to a 4-point game. And that one rolls in. So Pasha Godarzi coming off a career-high 18 on Tuesday. He's got 8. And this is a one-possession game with 12:12 to go. Gibbs Lawhorn picks up the dribble. Into the post for Hamilton. Steffen backing down, draws a foul. And that will go against Marcus Overstreet. That's actually the first foul of the half on San Jose State. As we will take the under 12 timeout. 11:58 to go. San Jose State right back in this thing, down 52-49. State team without their four leading scorers, Colby Garland, Jermaine Washington, Yafet Mundi, and Ben Roseborough, all out due to injury, as is Javon Hanna. And yet, a lot of the younger guys have stepped up. Melvin Bell leading the way with 13 points and 6 rebounds. Adrian Myers has 12. For UNLV, it's Tyron Jones, a team-high 12 points for the freshman. Rebels basketball out of the timeout. Underneath, contact, basket in the foul. Howard Fleming a chance at a three-point play. Got good position there. Gedarzi tried to go vertical, might have had a case, but he picks up the foul. Now Fleming, the 78% free throw shooter, to the line. (55-49) running Rebels. And that allows them to set up the full court press. Overstreet for Gedarzi. Shot clock starting to run down. Little give and go. And he couldn't convert underneath. Well defended. Williamson dribbles through. Fleming into the paint, draws another foul. So he's been aggressive and he's been rewarded. Back to the free throw line for 2 more. Upadele picks up his first. That's the 3rd team foul of the half. Fleming 3 for 3 at the line today. And he stays perfect. Fleming, the redshirt senior from Louisville, Kentucky. 9 points, 6 rebounds per game this year, along with 3 assists. 78% free throw shooter. And he stays perfect at the line today. 5 for 5, he's got 13 points. 57-49 Rebels. Trouble here at midcourt. And They just do get it across to Godarzi. Down to 4 on the shot clock. Mupadele step back 3. That's an air ball on a shot clock violation. Tim Miles urging his guys on. They have cut this lead to as few as 3 a couple of times this half. Rebels have led by as many as 16. UNLV looking for its 5th straight win against San Jose State. Spartans haven't beaten the Rebels since 2023. That 3 comes up short from Fleming. Back the other way for Bell. Where do you turn for offense now? Your 4 leading scorers are all out with injury. Mupadele missed the 3. Good work by Overstreet. Last touch by UNLV. Emmanuel Steffen doesn't think so. He's asking his staff to challenge. But it will be San Jose State basketball. Shot clock resets to 20. Bell. That won't count. Foul on the floor. Nice quick first step from the freshman. There's now 5 team fouls on UNLV. Trey Gibbs-Lawhorn picking up his 2nd personal.
Emmanuel, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Emmanuel.
Bell gets the screen from Overstreet, knocked off balance, maintains possession. Overstreet going against Steffen with the left hand, and it rattles in. Marcus Overstreet having a terrific game, up to 8 points. And a bump on the floor against him. 4th foul against the Spartans this half. 2nd personal on Overstreet.
No right, no right, no right.
Gibbs-Lawhorn trying to get some space. Gives it up, gets it right back. Into the paint, mid-range is pure. 10 points for Dre Gibbs-Lawhorn, who averages 17 a game. 59-51. Just over 9 minutes remaining from the event center. Bell gets a look for 3 and hits. Timeout San Jose State. They've got 1 more remaining. Melvin Bell with 16 points and 7 rebounds will take the timeout as well. 9 minutes to go, 59-54 UNLV.
Hoops as San Jose State hosts perennial powers Stanford, San Diego State, UNLV, and more. Fans can purchase tickets for as low as $12. Call 408-924-7589 or visit sjsuspartans.com to reserve your seats today.
Back to a 5-point game in San Jose. UNLV is led by as many as 16. Spartans now down to 1 timeout remaining. UNLV with 3. And what a performance here by the freshman Melvin Bell Jr. He's got a game-high 16 points, 7 rebounds, 6 for 12 from the field. Really stepping up in the absence of guys like Colby Garland, Jermaine Washington, and so on for the Spartans. Their 4 top leading scorers all out with injuries. But they are playing hard and they are playing well. For UNLV, Fleming leading the way with 13 points. Tyron Jones has 12. Gibbs Lawhorn into double figures with 10. Zone defense from San Jose State out of the timeout. Gibbs Lawhorn. Williamson hit a couple of early threes. He's been quiet since in foul trouble. Gets a look here from beyond the arc. They battle for the rebound. Couple of tips. Steffen blocked, but a foul. Douglas Langford charged with his second personal. So Emmanuel Steffen will go to the line where he struggles. Just 5 for 16 on the year. He'll shoot a pair. The 7-foot sophomore from Nigeria.
Box out!
Looked pretty good on that one. UNLV, as a team, only shoots 67% at the line, but today they've been 9 for 10. San Jose State shooting well at the line as well, 14 of 17. One more for the big man. And he goes 2 for 2. Didn't look like a 33% foul shooter there. 61-54, 8.5 minutes to play. Spartans working around the perimeter and an offensive foul. They call the illegal screen on Douglas Langford. That's his third. 9th turnover for the Spartans. 7-point lead for UNLV. Gibbs Lawhorn had a look at the 3, turns it down. Fleming driving into that zone. Oh, that's a nifty finish. Good footwork from Howard Fleming, who's now got 15 points along with 7 assists. Running Rebels push the lead back up to 9. And there's a foul on UNLV. Gibbs Lawhorn's 3rd personal. Each team now with 6 team fouls. And we will take a timeout with 7:38 to play. Don't go anywhere. We'll see if the Spartans have another charge in them.
It's gonna be a fight.
level basketball. Spartans trying to cut back into this lead. UNLV leads it 63-54. Spartans have got within 3 a couple of times this half. Shot clock running down. Gedarzi going to have to force one up. And a wedgie. Well, all things considered, that's not the worst thing that could happen because the possession arrow belongs to San Jose State. So that's what they do on the wedgie. They go to the possession arrow. San Jose State will get another possession. 20 on the shot clock. Bell elevates. Offensive rebound by Overstreet. And he brings it back out for Bell. Ganga trying to find some space, this hounding UNLV defense. Bell, the floater too strong, got his own miss. Nearly traveled. Another putback, that wouldn't fall. Bell and Overstreet both had great looks, but it stayed out. UNLV quickly back the other way. Josh Passner slaps his hand down. Didn't like that early shot. 6.5 minutes to play. 9-point lead for the Rebels. Bell down the lane. Shot blocked, but a foul called. Spartans want that to be a goaltend. I don't think it was. Foul goes against Dre Gibbs-Lawhorn, and that is his 4th personal. So 2 free throws for Melvin Bell. 68% foul shooter, 3 for 5 at the line this afternoon. First one is perfect. So Gibbs-Lawhorn will come out of the game with those 4 fouls. You wouldn't imagine he would sit for long. Team's leading scorer averaging 17 a game, 19 a game in conference play. One more free throw for Melvin. And he hits. Back to a 7-point game. Can San Jose State get another stop? Fleming, quick first step, attacks, shot blocked from behind. Myers got a piece of it. And here's Bell the other way, pushing defenders out of his way and scores it. Melvin Bell Jr., a career-high 20 points. And this is a 5-point game. Crowd trying to help their Spartans defensively. Fleming keeps the pivot foot. Goes up with the right hand. Tough shot. And UNLV will take a quick timeout. Howard Fleming Jr. with 17 points and 7 assists. And UNLV leads it 65-58. This will be a 30-second timeout as you take a look at a couple of these most recent plays. That was a great block there. And then Bell just bullying his way to the basket. He's having a career day. 20 points and 8 rebounds for the true freshman. So now UNLV with 2 timeouts remaining. San Jose State has 1. We've still got the under 4 media timeout as well. Lots of basketball remaining. A 7-point lead for the Runnin' Rebels. And they'll set up their full court press. Gedarzi. Got to be careful here. Got to get it across the timeline. And Nganga just does. He's being harassed by Hamilton. Underneath, Overstreet left it short. Couldn't ask for a better look. And it remains a 7-point lead with 5 minutes to play. Top of the key, Steffen hands it off for Fleming. Williamson thought about the corner three, 5 to shoot. He's gonna have to put one up. Long two is good. Isaac Williamson hadn't scored a basket since the first few minutes of the game, but that's a big one. He's got 8 points, and UNLV back up by 9. Bell blows by, lays it up, missed it, tip in, offensive rebound, held ball. And it'll go back to the Rebels. Well, the Spartans have had a couple of great looks the last 2 trips down, but haven't been able to convert on either one. 4:11 to play. 67-58 UNLV. They've led by as many as 16. They've led for about 90%, maybe 95% of the game. Trying to deliver the knockout blow. Top of the key for Williamson. Open look, Fleming. And the lead is up to 12. That's a quick 7-0 run for UNLV. Howard Fleming has now matched Melvin Bell's 20 points. Myers throws it underneath for Overstreet. Couple of pump fakes, jams it in. Marcus Overstreet into double figures with 10. 70-60. We'll have a timeout at the next whistle, 3:18 to go. Williamson. Now back out for Fleming, 8 to shoot. Three-pointer Hamilton, pure. UNLV catching fire at the right time. And it's 73-60. The running Rebels are 11 for 22 from three-point range. Just 29.5% on the season coming into this one. And stolen away, and now the Rebels in control, up by 13. So UNLV only averages 6 three-pointers a game. They've hit 11 and counting. And that's been a big difference in this game. That one rims out, rebounded by Overstreet. Godarzi into the front court. Just over 2 minutes to play. Need a bucket here. Bell for Nganga. Extra pass. Overstreet lost it. Turnover number 11 for San Jose State. And now UNLV can run off another 30.
Over, Sada. Over.
Williamson lobs it inside. Steffen got his own miss. They'll bring it back out. Green in the corner. In and out. Just 1:25 to go. UNLV up by 13. Nganga battling his way to the front court. Time running out on the Spartans. Godarzi can't get a shot up. Bell driving, pumping. Shot blocked, no, foul on Green. And we went a long time between whistles. This will be the under 4 media timeout with just 1:03 to go. San Jose State trying to mount a furious comeback in the final moments on the Mountain West Network. State's got coming up after this one. They'll head to Reno on Saturday, or on Tuesday, I should say, against Nevada. Then another road game at Wyoming. Back home a week from Tuesday against Boise State. Another home game against New Mexico, and then on the road to Colorado State. As the Spartans down by 13 here with just 1:03 to go against UNLV. You hope that some of the injured bodies will be back for some of those upcoming games. Colby Garland missing his third straight, as is Jermaine Washington. Yafet Mundi missing his fifth in a row. And Ben Roseborough, who went down last game, is out for this one. UNLV will remain on the road. They play Utah State Tuesday night in Logan. And then they'll be back home next Saturday against San Diego State. But the running Rebels on the brink of 4-2 in conference play. Melvin Bell Jr. back to the free throw line and hits the first one. Career high 21 points for Melvin Bell. He's also got 8 rebounds. Really strong game for the freshman. And 2 for 2 at the line.
Hey, I accidentally hit the...
Another thing for Melvin Bell is that he and Pasha Gadarzi have played the entire game, 39 minutes. Not a whole lot of healthy bodies for San Jose State. They've only played 7 players today. And that's really all they've got available to them. That's going to be a technical, and Ganga didn't mean to, but he reached across and hit the ball while it was still out of bounds. So that'll be a technical free throw for UNLV. And Howard Fleming Jr. walking to the line. He's the 78%er. 5 for 5 today. Fleming with 20 points on the afternoon, make it 21. Redshirt senior averaging 9 a game, having a terrific performance today. 6 for 11 from the field, 3 for 6 from three-point range. 74-62. Still UNLV basketball. San Jose State trying to trap. They do. No whistle all the way down the court for Green. What a find. And the one-hand throwdown. Boy, Williamson looked like he was trapped with nowhere to go, and he pulled out a tremendous pass. Bell from 12 feet, short. Langford battling for the rebound with Williamson. Held ball. San Jose State basketball. So UNLV going to get back above 500 overall. They're going to go to 9-8, and as we mentioned, 4-2 in the Mountain West. San Jose State will fall to 6-12 and 1-6 in conference play. And again, you just hope that some of these injured players can come back sooner than later. Bell back out top for Godarzi. 30 seconds remaining. Shot blocked by Green. Tipped out of bounds. San Jose State basketball. 5 on the shot clock. Into Nganga for Langford. Got to get a shot up. Do they know it? And that'll be an air ball from Godarzi, who was forced into a tough one. So the shot clock turned off. UNLV doesn't have to shoot again. I don't think we'll see San Jose State foul. And the running Rebels will pick up their second victory in a row. And their 5th straight over San Jose State. I'm going to adjust the clock to 24.5. Doesn't change much. Shot clock still turned off. And the Rebels will dribble out the clock on a 14-point victory. Give credit to San Jose State. They hung around a lot of the games shorthanded without their 4 leading scorers. Great performance from Melvin Bell. Adrian Myers and Marcus Overstreet also in double figures. But UNLV picks up the win, 76-62. And they improved to 9-8, 4-2 in the Mountain West. Fleming led the way for the Rebels with 21 points and 8 assists. Tyron Jones with 12 points. Hamilton had 11. Gibbs Lawhorn added 10, 4, and 4. As UNLV improves to 3-2 on the road. Spartans 6-12 overall, 1-6 in the Mountain West. We'll look at some of these team stats before we go. UNLV ends up shooting an even 54% from the field, better than even. And 11 for 23 from three-point range. They were 11 for 12 from the free throw line. San Jose State 41%, 6 for 11 on threes, 18 for 21 at the free throw line. 12 San Jose State turnovers, 7 for UNLV. The Spartans actually won the rebounding battle almost decisively, 31-22, including 13-5 on the offensive glass, but it was not enough today. UNLV picks up the win at 76-62. Quick look at some of the individual stats. Again, a career day for Melvin Bell Jr. Marcus Overstreet, also a really nice performance. And Adrian Myers with 12 points. Fleming with 21. Jones, 12. Hamilton, 11. 4 Rebels in double figures as UNLV. Now 4-2 in conference play. As we mentioned, they'll stay on the road. Tough one for them Tuesday night. They go to Utah State. Next up for the Spartans, a road contest Tuesday at Nevada. That one will tip at 7 p.m. That'll do it for us today. Thanks for watching. I want to thank our Mountain West Network crew. My name is Ben Ross, saying so long from San Jose.
Damn, a heart attack.
So that's it. UNLV picks up a 14-point win over San Jose State. San Jose State actually got within 3. It was 52-49, and then they got within 5 again. The score was 63-58. But Just UNLV too much firepower. Bell was actually the leading scorer for San Jose State, career high for him. So it was a good performance, but really not much help elsewhere for the Spartans, as Fleming led the team for UNLV, had a pretty good day. San Jose State, as they said in the broadcast, had more turnovers, 5 more turnovers, as well as leading the rebound count by 9. They also made their free throws, but UNLV better on the field goal percentage and also 3-point. Scored more of them. Scored 5 more 3 points. 5 more three pointers than San Jose State. That was pretty much the difference in this one. San Jose State falls to 1-6 in the Mountain West standings. Stays at 11th place as UNLV improves to 4-2, with a tie with our good old friends Grand Canyon, tie for 5th place. Again, the top 4 teams make the Mountain West, or get a bye in the Mountain West tournament. Pretty big for the conference tournament and the auto bid for the national tournament in March. So that's going to be it for this stream. Thank you for watching. Check out the the LCAA on my channel. But other than that, from San Jose, it's been a good one, and have a good day.